Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mediocre Merry-thon. Today, we are on day 4 of our Christmas marathon where we talk about different cartoon Christmas episodes. Today, we are talking about the misadventures of Flapjack, so let's just get started.
Okay, fearing a sacking for being a bad boy, Captain Knuckles tries to do good. After that doesn't work, all the other bad people in the harbor team up to fight against the idea of bad people being punished, and then Poseidon creates Christmas? Confusing, but it still makes more sense than any Teen Titans Go episode.
I've always loved the art style of Flapjack. My favorite part of the art in this show is the paper cutouts that are used to depict the townsfolk in the beginning, and also to depict the waters when Knuckles is trying to escape. Candy Wife still freaks me out though, and I think they always have.
How do you feel about the live action parts?
I could go without them. I feel like I appreciate what they're trying to do, but I feel like I could go without them. What about you?
You know, I think it adds more character to the show. It adds a lot of uniqueness to it. I also think it's silly. It gets laughs out of me.
Flapjack is not like other girls, confirmed, because they're weird. They don't fit in.
Oh
Have you
my
ever seen them without the stupid hat on?
stop! And I hate how that actually fits with the show. We need to move on. I can't believe you brought up that fucking show during Christmas.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in, and I don't want to fit in. Have you ever seen me without this stupid hat on? That's weird.
I actually really enjoyed the knockoff Christmas music in this episode, and I think it's a smart way to do Christmas music with your own twist. I really like the Heidi Hole song, though I did not like it when Flapjack started singing. I could have gone without that in this episode.
I like the last song he sang. I forgot what it was a parody of, but when he was searching at the seafloor for the stuff. I like that one.
I was actually pretty tolerant of Flapjack, which is a surprise. I've said this before, but I'm not the biggest fan of characters like this. Flapjack reminds me of Greg from Over the Garden Wall and early Steven Universe, where they're extremely positive to a fault, and I think I'm starting to come around to this type of character a bit. Maybe it's because they're less frustrating than characters like Knuckles, which can I just say, Knuckles deserved to be sacked even by the end of the episode. He did not learn his lesson, which really annoyed me, and he literally pushed someone off a ladder like, excuse me? I don't know, that was just me.
Can I say something though? Something that will always get me is when a character who's basically throwing a tantrum just wreaks havoc against other people for no good reason. Like Knuckles running around just pushing people to the ground and yelling, "I hate low tides day." That is comedy gold to me.
I don't get it, but go off, King.
It's funny because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because, like, just imagine a grown man running around pushing people and being like, "I hate Christmas. I hate Christmas. I hate Christmas." It's so funny.
I don't
Maybe
think
that's
I
just
get
me.
it. I don't think that's me.
I guess I'm not like other girls.
Yeah, you really aren't. Have I ever seen you with... Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop.
So I love Bubby as a character. I hate how she's settled for Knuckles. Okay, so 6 to 8 mermen taking a child, putting them in a potato sack, and throwing them around for being bad sounds like an old European fairy tale. Larry isn't the kind of person who should be talking about wanting kids on his lap, especially considering who he's married to.
You are so right, and I am scared now. I am afraid.
I think it has a lot to do with just like it's the way he speaks. He always sounds a little creepy, and it always sounds like he's up to something. So when he's like, "Oh, I want to dress up like this thing, and I want kids to sit on my lap," I'm like, "Sir, please, please,
Please stop. We
just."
need you to stop.
I think we all need you to stick to being a barber slash bartender slash doctor. Okay, imagine your only scene credit in your entire acting career is being the live action Poseidon in The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. Personally, I would love that.
Is that a fact?
I don't know if it's that person's only acting credit, but could you imagine if it was?
That would be amazing. I would love that a lot. That would be iconic.
Is this a must watch Christmas episode? I would say yes. And I think it's just because it's so stupid and it's so silly. I like that Flapjack did a unique twist on Christmas. And I just think that I have a lot of love for Flapjack. And there wasn't Besides Knuckles being Knuckles, there wasn't necessarily anything in this episode that made me like hate it or be irritated by it. So I would say yes.
For me, this is a soft no. I feel like even though I did like how unique it was, and I did like how it tried to do Christmas with its own twist, I just feel like Knuckles really, really got on my nerves, and I couldn't really stand him. Yeah, that's my main reason for why I would give this a soft no. I feel like once again with what was the first one we did? Codename Kids Next Door. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of the same with Codename Kids Next Door, where like it feels on, and you were just like looking for something simple. Like, yeah, I would recommend this, but overall, like, not really. Anyways, you guys, that's the end of today's episode for the Christmas Marathon. If you want to send us a voice message on Spotify for podcasters, there'll be a link in the description to do so below. We also have social media all in the description that you can go follow. Please do. And that's everything. So goodbye.